Hello, dear students. I hope that you're all doing good. Welcome to this video, and we're talking about heat energy, the sources of heat energy, and how this energy is transferred from a place to another place. Let's first talk about the heat energy. Look at this drawing. The girl is feeling too hot. It's hot outside, and the girl is feeling too hot. What is the source of heat in this picture? When I say source, I mean, where does heat come from? Did you say the sun? Yes, you're right. The sun in here is the source of heat energy. Actually, the sun is the biggest example or the main source of heat energy on Earth. It warms up all living and non-living things on Earth. Those kids feel warm. They are sitting in the sun. So again, what is the source of heat in the picture? Where does heat energy come from? The sun. You're right. And this is why the kids feel warm. What about this? The boy is helping his mom cooking. In this picture, what is the source of heat? Where does heat energy come from? The heat is coming from the stove, right? Actually, the fuel, the gas in the stove is burning and changing into heat. This what helps in cooking your food. Can you give me the name of another kind of fuel, something that we burn and that we use every day and that help us in our houses? There are many. I chose the coal. We burn coal to make heat energy. This energy helps keeping us warm, and also it helps us to cook food. Look at this. This is a heater. In this drawing or in this picture, what is the source of heat? Is it the sun giving us heat energy and letting us feeling warm? Is it the stove? No, it's the electric heater. The source of heat in this slide is the electric heater. So now you know that the sun, the electric heater, and the stove are examples of things that provide us with heat energy. Here are different devices or things that can be found in our houses. Help me to choose the ones that make heat energy. This exercise is found in your book. This question is found in your book on page 129. Let's start with the mixer. Does it give us heat? Do you use it to keep you warm? No. The radio? No. The phone? For sure, no. We don't use it to keep us warm. It doesn't give us heat energy. What about the electric heater? Yes, this is a device or a machine that produces heat energy and helps in keeping us warm. The stove, yes. The lamp, no. Do you use your TV in winter time to keep you warm? No. The microwave, yes. We put sometimes our food in the microwave to heat them, right? The fan? No. So the stove, the microwave, and the heater are the three examples that we found and that produce heat energy. Let me tell you that heat energy comes from three different kinds of energy, okay? Let me remove this first. Chemical energy. What's a chemical energy? Each time you burn something to warm yourself, to keep you warm, to make heat energy, we can say that it is the chemical energy turning into heat energy. In the sun, there are gases burning to produce heat. The gas stove in your kitchens, the gas burns and changes into heat energy to cook the food. The coal, we burn coal to produce heat. So here, burning things, like when you light up a fire, when you burn wood, this is also the chemical energy turning or becoming heat energy. Okay, so the chemical energy turns into heat energy. The chemical energy turns into heat energy. Each time you burn something, let me add some examples. The candle, wood. When you burn wood to make fire, when you burn oil to cook French fries, for example. Okay, those are examples, other examples of things that can be burned to produce heat. Here we're talking about the chemical energy turning into heat energy. Second example, electric stove, the electric heater. If your stove does not work but on electricity, you cannot use it until you plug it in the electricity, or when there is electricity at your houses. The electric heater also, it needs electricity to work. Okay, without electricity, you cannot turn them on and you cannot get the heat energy you need. So here, it's the electric energy turning into heat energy. It's the electric energy turning into heat energy. So we can get heat energy by burning things or by using electricity. The last one is the mechanical energy. It is when you burn, when you rub things against one another. I want you now, while you're watching this video, to try to rub your hands against one another. After a while, you will feel that your hands are warmer. So rubbing objects against one another makes heat and causes things to become warm. Another example is when you rub your eraser against the paper. After a while, you will feel that the paper is warmer. This is also another way to produce or to make heat energy. Okay, one more time. What are the sources of heat energy? Heat energy can be produced by converting chemical energy into heat energy. So it's the chemical energy turning into heat energy, the electric energy turning into heat energy, and the mechanical energy turning into heat energy. Let's use those examples, the one we used in the last question, to practice what I just talked about. Okay, let's start with the stove. Okay, in the stove there is gas burning. We are burning gas, so the gas burns and changes into heat. This heat energy will help us in cooking the food. When we talk about burning, each time we burn something, we're talking about chemical energy turning into heat energy. Chemical energy turning into heat energy. Why? Because we are burning things to make heat. The electric heater, you need electricity. So I'll try to make, okay. You will need this. You will need to put it in the electricity to light it up. Without electricity, the electric heater will not give you heat energy. This is the same for the microwave. You need electricity to turn it on. Without electricity, the microwave will not work and will not heat your food. The stove uses the chemical energy and converts it into heat energy. The electric heater and the microwave convert electric energy into heat energy. Let's say I'm sitting next to fire, I'm standing next to the stove. After a while, you will feel warmer, right? In here, the source of heat energy is the fire. The heat energy from the fire is moving to the hands and to the things around us, to the whole room. This is why we're talking about transfer of heat. Heat doesn't stay in one place, it moves from a place to another place. Here it is moving from the hot thing, which is the fire, to the hands. You're holding a cold cup of milk, okay? Your hands feel cold. Always remember that heat energy moves from hot things to cold things. So how heat moves in here? Does it move from the cold cup to the hands? Or from the hands to the cold cup? Which one is correct? The red line, the red arrow, or the green arrow? Let's first think. What is warmer in here? The hands or the cold cup of milk? Which one is warmer? Yes, the hands. The cup is cold. This is why heat energy moves from the hands to the cup. Okay? So heat energy moves from the hands to the cup. Why? Because heat always moves from the hot things, the hot place, to the cold place. So how heat moves? It moves from the hands to the cold cup. Why? Because the hands are more hot or more warm than the cup. The ice cream and the tongue. Your tongue feels cold and the ice cream feels cold. How does heat move? From your tongue, from your body, your mouth to the ice cream, or from the ice cream to the mouth? Yes, from your tongue, from your mouth to the ice cream. Why? Because the ice cream is cold and you are warmer. Again, let me write this. So the mouth and the ice cream. Which one is cold and which one is warmer? The mouth is warmer. The ice cream is cold. This is why heat energy moves from the mouth to the ice cream. A third example. There is boiling water in here, and you put a plastic spoon and a metallic spoon. One spoon made of plastic, another one made of metal. After a while, you will see that the metallic spoon feels more hot. You can try this at home. This one that we usually use to eat at home. So the metallic spoon feels more hot than the plastic spoon. This shows that some materials, some things, let the heat energy move faster than others. Here, the water is too hot, right? The water is hot. Heat will move from the water to the spoons. From the water to the spoon, from the water to the spoon. After a while, you will see that this spoon is more hot than this one. This shows that this one, made of metal lets heat move faster in it. Okay? Metals are good conductor of heat. They let heat pass through them easily. Heat passes through metals faster than it does through plastic. Your mom is cooking. Look at those two pictures. In the first picture, your mom is using a wooden spoon. In the second one, she's using a metallic spoon. The metallic spoon will feel hotter than the wooden spoon in this case. In this case, it's not the plastic spoon anymore. It's the spoon made of wood. Okay, this shows that it is better when you cook to use a spoon made of wood so you don't burn your hands. Okay, the food is hot, heat is moving from here to the spoon, right? From the water to the spoon. When you try to touch this one will feel too hot and this is dangerous. You will burn your hands. This is why it is better you use a wooden spoon, a spoon made of wood, so you don't burn your hand. Metals are good conductors of heat. They let heat pass through them easily. Plastic and wood are bad conductors of heat. Heat doesn't pass through them, or heat passes too slowly in them. Metals are good conductors of heat. Plastic and wood are not. They are bad conductor of heat. Let's see some examples. And this is a question found in your book on page 167. Let's take some examples. Let's start with the iron. The iron is an example of metal. It is a metal. Is it a good conductor or a bad conductor of heat? It's a good conductor of heat. Excellent. What about wood? Yes, a bad conductor of heat. Cotton. Cotton is used to make the clothes. Is it a good conductor or a bad conductor of heat? Is it a metal? No, so it is a bad conductor of heat. Papers. Do papers let heat pass through them easily? Are they good conductors of heat? No, they are bad conductor of heat. Gold. Gold is a metal also. Iron is a metal. Gold is another metal. So iron is a metal. Gold is also a metal. So yes, it is a good conductor of heat. Wool. Wool is also made to make winter clothes. It's not a metal, so it is a bad conductor of heat. So what did we study? What did we see in this video? How heat is produced. Heat comes from different sources of heat. The sun, the electric heater, the candle, fires are all examples of sources of heat. And different energy can be converted into heat. Chemical energy can be converted. It can turn into heat energy. Electric energy also can produce heat energy. Mechanical energy also can produce heat energy. Okay, let's write some examples. This can be turned into heat energy. Examples: everything that burns. I will put the sun, I will put the candle, I will put a gas heater, heaters that use gas. This is one. The chemical energy can be turned or changed into heat energy. like the sun, the candle, and the gas heater converts chemical energy into heat energy, electric energy. What are some machines or devices you have at home and that keep you warm and that use electric energy? Microwave. Let me first say that the electric energy changes into heat energy. Example, microwave and electric heater. Yes. Third type of energy that can be converted into heat energy, mechanical energy, anything that moves to make heat energy, like when you rub your hands, rub the eraser against the paper. Okay, so you are moving things. You are rubbing objects against each other to produce heat energy. Heat moves from hot places to cold places. Each time you want to think about the movement of heat, always ask yourself, what is warmer and what is colder? Heat energy moves from hot places to cold places. Some materials are good conductors of heat, like metals, iron, silver, gold are examples of metals. They are good conductors of heat. Wool, cotton, plastic are bad conductor of heat. They do not let heat pass through them easily. The heat in here, the heat movement is so slow. They are bad conductors. They don't let heat pass through them easily. Okay, this is all. If you still have any questions, I'm always available to answer them. Thank you for watching and bye-bye.